Greetings! I am Tantus Narvan Dracovin, Lord and Emperor of the Dracovin Empire, and welcome! It's time to start a new gameplay. I'm going to be Let's Playing another classic from the Genesis era, another one based on a popular role-playing game. You might have seen some of my episodes of this series. I'll put them down, a link to the playlist down in the description below, and I will be releasing more of them as soon as possible. But this is Shadowrun, so why don't we get right into it? Let's start here, get ready and set up. Okay, now this is a game built upon the first or second edition, sort of that area of Shadowrun. Now, I've talked about the 4th edition of Shadowrun, because that's the one I've played the most of, but the 5th edition has come out, and I will eventually transition into talking about it. Now, I'm going to, of course, start a new game here. Now, once you start a game of Shadowrun, you have 3 choices. You can choose from a Street Samurai, a Decker, or a Gator Shaman. Now, I'm not bad at the magic system, but I'm not a big fan of it, and I don't use the hacking pretty much at all in this system. They've streamlined it in later editions of the actual game, but in this early edition it was a little more confusing. I might get into a little bit of it just because the system allows you to. I mean, if I chose this, I would be better suited for it. But I like the combat, so I do enjoy the Street Samurai most of all. So that's what I'm going to go for the archetype here. So let's begin. I'll tell you a little about the game. I'll go through some things. It's January 31st, 2058. Seattle, United Canadian American States. Under the cover of darkness, a team of Shadowrunners moves to the South Sea wilderness. Without warning, they are ambushed by unknown forces. The massacre is over quickly, but capture of a trick video is one of the slain members' cyber eyes. Trick video was covered and made national news. Michael, your brother, was the last to die. Spending the last of your nuyen to go to Seattle to avenge your brother's death. That's the basic storyline. We're arriving in Seattle. Sending at the SeaTac airport, you flag a cab bringing out Michael last credit stick transaction. Stoker's Coffin Motel, located in the Redmond Barrens. Downtown Seattle, Redmond Barrens. We're going from downtown where the seaport is. See, I'm talking now. Okay. A battered sign reads Stoker's Coffin Motel. The motels like these are cheap, each room only large enough to fit a small bed. Dumps like these tend to attract the dregs of humanity. Manager yawns. I won't bore you with a welcome speech. What do you want? Okay, I'll do the main story. I'm looking for Michael's stuff. Yes, you're Michael's brother, eh? You better scooped out and paying his bills, and I'm holding all his stuff until I get back there. Let's make a deal. I'll pay up the $250 he owes, nuyen he owes, and I'll fork over the stash. I'll say small change. Hey, if you need nuyen, head over the street to Jump House. Gunderson is always looking for runners. Find him in the boot towards the back of the bar. So he just told me how to get a job. Okay, so here's our stats. Let's talk about this. We have a physical and mental percentage, both of 100. It would be health and sort of like willpower in normal Shadowrun. The mental, you take magic damage and damage it. You see I have a pistol. So I can go through here and select things. Here's clips, 10 clips. Attributes and skills. So here's our attributes and skills. We have the basic ones that a lot of Shadowrun has. We've got essence. Here's our skills. We have 0 karma, which of course is a leveling up ability. Use back to be cyberware. We have the hand raisers, so we have a melee attack. Magic, defense, none at all. Pocket secretary. So we have a notebook here. Current run. We don't have a job. Let's pay $250. See, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Gunderson. Small-time Johnson works out of the house bar in Redmond Barrens. Group items. No group items. Cyber deck. I don't have a cyber deck. Dismiss run group. I don't have anybody, and I can load and save here. Let me save. Game saved in slot 1. But that's everything, and I can look over here at my equipment. I've got an armored vest, 6 medkit uses, a couple grenades. I don't usually use grenades a lot. Usually travel, so I do have a pistol. The clips are pretty much universal. So I'm just going to do a little bit of runs here, and I think what I'm going to do is I might just have runs with this character. I might repeat a few different ones just to show you. Oh, shut up. Sorry. I could kill that dude, but there's no use for it. Here, I'd call a taxi, make a phone call, go into cyberspace, and you go to the building. So here's the bar. The Jump House is a typical small bar inside the Barrens. The standard is slime frequented, and occasionally Shadowrunners sometimes slip in the entrance. You see a fat man licking his fingers in the far corner booth. There's not really no one to talk to except for, hey! Hoi! Hoi, friend. Don't be so obvious. Old Stoker likes to toss my name around. But if you want to stay healthy in the shadows, you do me well just refer me as Mr. Johnson. So I think I'm looking for some information. Info, eh? Well, info. I might be able to hear you there. Since it's pretty green, I'll offer you some advice. Most Johnsons don't mind telling you basic information, so they ain't a charge for that. Okay, so let's ask for questions answered. Hurry up and ask then. Exactly, Mr. Johnson. Geez, you agree. Let me get a drink of water here, actually. Sorry about that. Johnson's your meal ticket if you're gonna be a Shadowrunner. Let's take me, for example. My name is Gunderson, but as you should know, refer to me as Mr. Johnson, out of respect for my anonymity. I was designed from those who don't want to dirty their hands. Contract out to the same jobs to runners like yourself. It's the food chain and you a little fish. Another question, it's the same question. Let's talk about a different subject. Contacts. We all need contacts. Don't we, small talk? Let me give you a few words of advice. New contacts like a water wheel, so treat them well and they'll do your best for you. I got a law on a deck who's pretty hot stuff. She's done some work for me and you probably could teach you a thing or two about the Matrix. Want a number for 1,000? I don't have 1,000, so let's talk about different sections. Let's look for some work. Well, individual has a beauty for you. Go to Stoker's Motel, the Redmond Barrens. There meet my client, Hendrik Michaels. Escort my clerk to the Jump House in Redmond Barrens and will pay my client upon safe arrival in the specific destination. 45. Sure. I'll do it for 45. He logs on the information, downloads you under detector. Keep coming, keep running. Alright, let's head outside. I have to remember all the controls. Oh, get me. I didn't get anything from them. Alright. Hey there! Sorry, I got a little cold here. Hey, there you are, boy. I'm glad to see you. It's getting so a guy can't walk in the streets alone. Let's get moving. I'm on a tight schedule. If anything tries anything cute, you wax them. Yeah, that's a good way of saying it, buddy. We do have to escort him, and we have to watch out. So the gang members, like we fought, they could be trouble. So here's the Jump House, so... Oh, we delivered. Thanks for the escort, chummer. Here are the creds for the run. Well done. Sure to tell you, my friends, about your service. So we completed the mission, so why don't we go check out the rest of Redmond. Jackal's Lantern serves as a hang-up for the Halloweener street gang. It is a disgusting bar, and many think twice before entering the fear of the gang harassment. Rat-like Dwarf. You can get information or sign him on. I'm not going to read everybody unless I actually do interact with them. That old man just sort of looks at you. It's another person you can use as a contact. But here's the second bar. The jack-o'-lanterns of the local gang. So you see we can walk around here, check out the various different places. You have to get yourself familiar with the area. So this guy, you can buy stuff from, including information and stuff. Okay, here's a random encounter. These can occur. Haggard man collapses at your feet. His skin is cut off to his gut. The bogus man runs. I'm a doctor. This patient has escaped. So I have choices here if I want to attack them, if I want to just tell them to leave alone, or help them. Okay, so I said, hey, leave them alone, and they're like, hey, look, we have these credentials from the insane asylum. They give me 50 for my help in subduing him because he was sort of at my feet. Now, there are other places, like, I think this is one of the abandoned buildings. I can just shoot random people, too, but it's not really worth it. Abandoned buildings, do not enter them unless you are slightly better armed, and ready for action should be the way to say it. Unfortunately, they're very dangerous. Here we got a chop shop. That's basically where I can get cyberware. Down here is where a lot of the gangs hang out. Here's the medical building, of course the sleep, which we visited before. Over here is the correctional facility. I can't visit it right now. And of course there's like a gang headquarters for the Halloweeners down here. So this is pretty much the game, and I've already gone on a run, and I can show you here. I go into my attributes and skills. I got 2 karma for that. So I could put up something here. I would probably want to put up like... I don't think I can level up anything right now. Anyway, I don't have enough karma. I do not remember the experience costs off the top of my head. Oh. I'm going to try to pick me up again. I'm not doing a very good job. You reload. Oh god! And I had to pay them money to get patched up. Oh, they're beating me up. That's what was going on. Whoops! Oh god. How much money do I have? 120, 101. I lost a little bit of money. Not a lot, but enough that it was annoying. I think I'm going to walk away from the grenade guy. He was offering me grenades as I travel. In different parts of the city have different sort of people that you run into, and different areas of the city. The city is actually quite large. You have to pay to go to different areas of the city. Attack him. And he killed him. And once again, I lost some money for that. You see, right now, I have such a crappy gun. Though, I have to remember where I can go to get a good gun. There's a shotgun that if you can get it, it's really good. And I keep losing horribly. So I'll just get a couple more missions and maybe talk about some things. In the meantime, let's do some work. He wants me to kill ghouls. 25 apiece? Ghouls are hard to kill. Yeah, I'll try it. I'm probably going to lose this one, too. But you can see then I can go in here. Pocket Secretary. Ghouls are melee, but I've been having some trouble with melee, apparently. But anyway, so, why don't we talk a little bit about what's been going on with me and stuff like that. I'm being chased by guys. I skipped them. But, yeah, so my niece has come to live with us. It's been a little, more difficult to get work in, especially, like, when I've tried to record and stuff like that. But things haven't been too bad. It's been nice. Oh my god, that's a lot of ghouls. Holy crap. Here for a second. Just give me a second. And I'm back. Okay. I have some background noise I'll have to eliminate now. But anyway, so why don't we pause here? It's been about 15 minutes. I'm not doing too great. I can go some more missions next time. Maybe I'll just try to get some money, get it in store a little bit. I'll maybe pause it in this building, and we'll see what's going on and all that stuff. So, let's save it. Oh, saved outside. Anyway, So, I think that's it for today's episode. Save it. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, like it, share it. These are ways of supporting the Empire, supporting these videos, supporting that I'm making them. I have links to my Facebook. I'll discuss more things. I'm going to be releasing another video with this today that explain a lot of what's going on. But that should be it for today. Until the next time, I bid you farewell.